visitors from within and outside the state are going to be here.
Sports, as a prominent field of human endeavor, have continued to trigger friendship and diplomacy globally. This is because sports have the potential to enhance very close bonding among diverse groups of people, even as it promotes image laundering. The very crucial role of sports in human society is such that no responsible government desirous of building a harmonious society and tapping into the creative energies of especially its youthful population can afford to ignore. It therefore comes as no surprise to close watchers of Delta State government under the leadership of Senator Dr. Arthur OKOWA that in the past 7 years has given sports its pride of place.
The governor of Delta State today have invested more in sport, and you can see for yourself that in 2013 indeed, Delta State have been winning the Youth Festival, and the National Festival has always been Delta State all the way. It's because the governor is encouraging them.
We have a lot of infrastructural development, like the completing of the stadium. When you come to this Asaba Stadium, you can just see that the turf is world class. So many other infrastructural development he put in place so that we can be competitive.
The silent but definite steps sports development has taken in Delta State is revolutionary. Governor OKOWA took very determined steps to harness the abundant energies in the youths by taking sports development to the grassroots.
Delta State government has demonstrated unusual competence, digging deep into the inner recesses of the grassroots to discover and groom raw sports talent. I am Victoria Monday. Join me as we unfold Governor OKOWA's Sports Development Initiative.
The benefits of sports is far beyond monetary considerations. For instance, apart from physical and mental well-being, which is important for the development of a well-rounded mind, the camaraderie and tutelage of being a team player is an additional advantage sports brings to the table. Little wonder many students participated in the just concluded Zenith Bank Headmasters Cup Competition 2021.
The state is doing a lot for our youths. This one is engaging the youths and it's helping them a lot to get involved in, especially as regards sports activities. The talents that we develop here, they will graduate to the secondary school level, and from there the state has a program where they are trying to pick the best and put them together, especially those with the talents at this level. Look at what they are displaying on the field.
Delta State has always been #1 in sports activities. He has given us the opportunities and he has given us the facility. By giving us this big stadium, we want to say a very big thank you to him, and we are so happy.
About 497 primary schools participated in the 2021 competition. The glamour and the interest generated by the competition has propelled Governor OKOWA to direct that more schools must register for the 2022 edition.
Beyond the fact that it has to build discipline and coverageship, and then the fact that they exercise their energies, you'll find that at this early stage you can begin to truly find out the talents in the young ones. And with these talents, the headmasters are able to guide them, that by the time they move into secondary school, they are already known as good footballers, and that could also extend even beyond their secondary school levels. Very excited about the developments that we've gotten.
Delta State government recognizes the need to reward hard work and excellence. In consonance with this line of thinking, it duly rewarded the winners, first and second runners-up. The coaches, as well as other support staff who toiled to nurture the children, were not left out of the largesse.
I want to say a very big thank you to Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA, for the platform he had given to us to be able to give this vision interpretation. He had given us not only the platform, he had also given us great level of support, both financially and morally.
Senator Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA, the governor of Delta State, has tried and is doing well in the area of sport. He has been able to galvanize and bring this together in collaboration with Zenith Bank to see how he encourages sport in Delta State. And we key into it to ensure that we develop sport in the grassroots.
I'm right here with one of the pupils from Valley Stream British School, Sapele, who will be going home with this wonderful buzz from His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA. Please come and tell me how you feel.
I feel good, I feel happy. I appreciate OKOWA for giving us this buzz. Thank you.
So how are you going to show me that expression? Are you not going to go there for me? Come on, dance it off for me. It's no doubt that His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA is raising young talents such as these and many more to attain their height and also develop them for them to be the younger JJ Okocha and many more.
It is rational thinking that a successful brand should be replicated and revved up a notch higher to get the best from it and also for sustainable growth. Thus, the resuscitation, rebranding and repackaging of the once moribund Principal's Cup for secondary schools is a march forward for Deltans. The corporate sponsorship and repackaging has made the tournament more attractive and competitive. It is worthy of mention that this particular competition threw up lots of football stars for Delta State. This current move is set to bring back those glory years.
Football all over the world are seen as an easier way of getting children together and forming unity among peers. His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA, of course, is a football lover, and he has shown it in all ramifications that every year he makes sure that this tournament goes on.
About 400 schools registered and actually participated in zonal elimination and playoffs to get to the final two. Osadeni's Memorial High School, Asaba, and College of Commerce, Warri, got to the finals.
This competition have gone more higher. This is our second time. We won it. We have the faith, the confidence that we can still do it again. So that's why we come back again. And truly, God was on our side and give us the victory again.
I won the award of the best goalkeeper of the tournament, and I feel so excited winning it. I know that this ball will take me far and wide, and indeed I might use it as my career in future.
Delta State, like most of its counterparts in Nigeria, has had her fair share of youth restiveness. But since this competition came alive again, the story has become different. The young stars are now channeling their creative and bustling energies to useful endeavors.
What is happening now is a healthy culture where young people will have to imbibe this way of living, engaging themselves at every given point, because the state government has given a conducive environment for them to participate in all that the state is doing, especially sports that unites them together. So it's a good process for the state. It's also a good process for the young people where you have to engage their minds.
I'm happy for what the government have been doing, how they could make sports one of an activity in Delta State. The students who are involved in football match, they'll be encouraged by what they are doing now.
In recognition of this laudable initiative by the state government, Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, SWAN, aptly recognized the efforts of the governor with a merit award for high performance and excellence in school and youth sports development in Nigeria. Speaking after the award ceremony, its national chairman, Honor Sirawo, noted that Senator OKOWA has been outstanding in youth development.
Every little step that is positive transforms society. Look at the state of Delta. Imagine if he was not doing what he was doing, what would become of the youth? The Stephen Keshi International Stadium was abandoned over the years, and leaving Delta without a very substantive stadium. But today you see it's of international standard. Now Delta has secured permanently the National Sports Festival and the National Youth Games. They've been winning it back to back. There's virtually no time that Delta has not contributed substantial number of athletes to our national grid. It's only with a governor that understands the benefit of sports to his people, particularly the youth, that can do all that. So for us, he deserves every accolade that should be given to him.
As it was in the Headmasters Cup, so it is in the Principals Cup. The winners in this category were also rewarded with cash gifts and a bus.
I want to tell the state government, thank you. Much more so, the organizers. The Lord will bless them. Because it's not easy to organize something like this. I have been a talent hunter. But in athletics, my school have produced not less than 10 gold medalists for Delta State. And of course, some of them are even in US. They were in the last team that the governor sponsored.
Smart Delta was not contented with covering this tournament, so we went a step further by following some of the winners home to understand a bit more about their background. Our first stop was at Ozoro, the home of the highest goal scorer, Irogene Ogale. Hear him.
I'm happy that I won this Golden Boot as the highest goal scorer of Delta Baseball Cup. So I was so surprised when I get to Asaba. I haven't met that kind of place before, and the field was very big, multitude of people over watching me. So I was so happy, and I thank Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA for this great opportunity that he gave to me.
I'm proud that he go and God help him. He play and he score 17 goals, and they give him award of Golden Boot. I'm so happy for good thing that he bring to me.
We continued on our journey to Warri, where we met with the family of Mrs. Sonia Orido, a widow with 7 children. She told us of her son's talent development.
And my last born, they make me happy because if they pray, but always they pray for cup. I go say no, na for school you go pray. I'm church we call the pray for school. Call the win, I call the happy. This speaking, it make me proud. It make Delta State happy, and I know that OKOWA go happy with my picking.
I was the one who won the best goalkeeper of the previous edition, and this current edition, which is just concluded, the Zenith Bank Principals Cup 2021. I'm so happy to be the best goalkeeper. I want to thank His Excellency Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA for granting me this privilege to be pronounced to the world. And I will use this opportunity granted to me. I know that my football career is going to go into the higher heights.
Hard work pays. We have so many things doing to keep the boys going, to encourage them. Some of them are affiliated to some club to make sure after school they go and train to get the good strength and the ability to carry on the game at any point in time.
Smart Delta.
Daddy, have you joined our neighbor in doing sports?
My daughter, I'm going out for exercise. Ha, neighbor, you want join sports? Me, I wish say I fit join, but I not sabi any sports. Come to think of it, my age. No be laughing matter, because the way Governor OKOWA dey invest so much into sporting activities, it dey make body dey sweet me. I never discover my calling say na entrepreneur I be. I for join sports.
But you say you no sabi sports.
Una go manage me. I hear say Governor OKOWA don create sporting facilities for schools across the 25 local government of Delta State.
Yes, Governor OKOWA dey devote the time. He dey go primary and secondary schools, dey search for talents. Yes, so Governor OKOWA dey adopt athletes and he dey see them through their academic pursuits. Some of my friends through Governor OKOWA, they dey USA, Canada, Kenya, different countries.
I remember say Governor OKOWA, within 4 years of his administration, he built 2 stadiums.
Governor OKOWA dey encourage us. You don see am now?
Sure.
Those of us who go for Edo 2020, Governor OKOWA recently give us reward worth millions.
So join all the oil, infrastructures, human empowerment, health sectors, agriculture, education.
No mention, it plenty.
Governor OKOWA still dey do well for sports like this. Wow.
Governor OKOWA dey work and we dey see am.
Smart Delta.
The Stephen Keshim Stadium, Asaba, the University Stadium, Delta State University of Science and Technology, Ozoro, and many other sports facilities spread across Delta State are grounds for talent discovery and nurture. The recently concluded Wari Efro Peace Marathon, supported by the OKOWA-led administration, is a case in point. Though an open competition, Delta State-born sons and daughters have continued to use the platform to show the world the stuff they are made of.
Sports has no discrimination.
Madam Joyce Bozinari, the brain behind the yearly marathon, bears her mind about her vision while lauding Delta State government for partnering with her.
In the next 5 years, we want to see the elite runners from Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia come to Warri. And in doing that, we open up tourism, we open up a lot of businesses, even if it's for 1 week in a year. In doing all this, it will help our 400 meters, 800 meter runners. Delta State is really ahead of every other state in Nigeria.
Participants of Delta State extractions also talked about the vision and what it means to them to have this rare opportunity.
Gold medal, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm an athlete, I've been running track, but this is my first time of winning marathon in Warri. The host, everybody want to say a big thank you. Keep it up to be hosting more competition for we athletes to run and know where we are, what we can do.
I thank the governor of Delta State for giving me this opportunity to be here because I've been training also and to show that I'm interested in marathon.
Delta State is a state that is a lover of sports. You can attest to that. For the past editions, they've been supporting this program, and they have been supporting other programs, so I'm very happy that they are here and they continue to do more. And we are very happy to also identify with them in very many ways.
That Delta State has practically taken the nation by storm in sports is no mistake. It is a deliberate policy, meticulous planning and execution by the governor and his team. In the last couple of years, especially since the completion of the Stephen Keshim Stadium, Delta youths now have the facility where they enhance their skills. This vision has led the states to dominate sports meets in Nigeria. For instance, youth games, national sports festival, etc. Delta has made this sports meet her own by coming tops every given time it is held.
Without facilities, you can't do much in terms of improving our athletes. And this is why Delta has gone past many states, if not all states in the country, because they have, since the days of Dr. Obamudia, of the old Bendel state, so much has been put in place in terms of infrastructure. This is why they have been taking the lead in sports in the country.
I want to commend Delta State as far as sports is concerned. They are doing quite well. They have shown that they have the capacity. They have as well shown that they care and give proper welfare to the athletes.
The Stephen Keshim Stadium hosts a lot of sporting activities, both international and national games. The just concluded Nigeria Women's Football League Premiership 2021-2022, Delta State hosted Rivers Angel football team. Delta State has become outstanding in sporting activities. Little wonder, one of her own, Tony OKOWA, has been elected the president of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, AFN.
It's all about the athletes and the coaches. Make sure we give them an enabling environment to succeed. There are welfare packages, we have to look into it. We have to go out there, draw up our programs, and then make sure we do good budget.
Recently, the oil-rich Delta State played host to the 36 state directors of sport, where they deliberated on the upcoming Sports Festival 2022.
I wish to formally declare this extraordinary meeting.
The highlight of the ceremony was the inauguration of a 17-man local organizing committee LOC by Governor OKOWA and signing of the 21st National Sports Festival Memorandum of Understanding MOU between the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development and the Delta State government, as well as the presentation of a hosting flag, which signifies the hosting rights to Governor OKOWA.
Hosting flag for Delta 2022.
The Minister of Sports, Chief Sunday Dari, and other directors of sports lauded Governor OKOWA's efforts in sport.
Delta State is the incubator of talent for our sports development. It's important to say that the victory we recorded at the Tokyo Olympics wouldn't have been possible without its support for over 12 athletes that were adopted under our Adopted Initiative program. He is the only governor that single-handedly adopted the largest number of athletes, and we're glad that of the 2 medals that we won, one of them was won by one of the athletes that was adopted by the governor.
While there is no denying the fact that luck sometimes contributes to success, it cannot be a foundation for success itself. When preparation meets opportunity, success is guaranteed. This is the story of Delta State as far as sports development is concerned under the OKOWA-led government.
Since the incoming of Senator Dr. OKOWA as the governor, a lot has been done in Delta State to uplift again the spirit of sports in this part of the country. And I recall that when he came in, he did promise that he was going to be bringing competition, to even lower levels of primary schools. So far, so good. The results of those efforts are yielding, and I recall very well that National Sports Festival, Delta State came tops, so many gold medals. And again in Edo, the very last one, and Delta State again came first. So Delta, as we speak today, appears to be the most sporting state in this whole country, and a lot has been done.
With a deliberate policy of grassroots development and catching them young, the slogan for the vision, Delta State will always be ahead of its peers in Nigeria. The state will be hard to beat in sports meet as the government continues to exploit and expand new frontiers of talent development.
The feedback segment. Question of the day.
My name is John Junior Davi, and my question to the state government is, what structures has been put in place to sustain the Zenith Bank Principal Cup and Headmasters Cup competition after OKOWA's administration?
Thank you very much for your question, Judge. Don't forget that it's all about grassroots sports development, which of course is not only football. That is where we go to the Hinter, we go to the local government, try to catch our athletes, and these athletes, the Delta State Sports Commission will take up the ones that we'll discover from the schools, and then we groom them, and these ones will represent us in the youth game. Thereafter, maybe they start representing Nigeria. There is no way a governor will come in and will not want to know how we have been succeeding when it comes to sports in Delta, because he will not want to kill sports.
I want to urge all Deltans and all Nigerians and persons from across the world to continue to watch Smart Delta. They're doing so well. It's a good means of communication of what we do in Delta State. I'm quite excited that they've been getting the information out there. If you want to know a lot about what is going on in governance and development in Delta State, continue to watch Smart Delta. You will definitely be able to get all the information that you require.
Text your questions to 08121192133 or send with the hashtag #AskIt to all our social media platforms.
You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where OKOWA they do. You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where OKOWA they do. I see your job and work creation in Delta, make the youth say them highlight. OKOWA. I see good roads everywhere in Delta, make the people say them cola. Come live in Delta. Say me I say, come invest in Delta. Come explore the potentials of our state.